Today, I'm hiking up this mountain to see how many calories I actually burn. And is my Fitbit lying to me? I'm expecting to burn megatons of calories while I'm on this hike. By the time this thing is over, I will probably be over like at least 15,000 steps. But the question is, do we trust our Fitbits? Are they giving us accurate information? I'm gonna make a prediction on how many calories I'm going to be burning on this mountain. And I actually truthfully do not know what the correct answer is, but just off the top of my head right now, I'm going to guess 900 calories on this hike. We're going to compare that guess with what the Fitbit tells me. Who is going to be closer? Who is going to be more right, me or the Fitbit? After the hike is over, we're going to be plugging in the numbers, the steps I got, and the elevation change in that hike. We'll use online calculators, putting in my body weight, my height, my age, all those things to get as accurate as possible. I'll even use some AI and see what it predicts. And we will determine who is closer, my guess or my Fitbit. I just don't know if I can trust you, little buddy. So let's go hiking. Okay, here we are at the trailhead. So far today, before the hike is even starting, I am at 3,700 steps. And my Fitbit thinks I burned 1,184 calories. I did do a hard leg day this morning, but I wanted to reset my baseline, so I know I need to subtract 1,180 calories and 3,700 steps at the end of this. My heart rate is usually at about 60 or 70, I think. And we have just started hiking, so that's a good sign. Fitbits and other calorie tracking devices or step tracking devices are notoriously inaccurate. If you're completely trusting your tracker, you might want to think again. You might want to do a test like this to see how accurate yours actually is. Is this Fitbit better on average than all the other ones on the market? I like to think it's high quality watch. It helps me in a lot of other ways. I found that it's pretty accurate when it comes to steps, at least for me and my body type. But is it gonna pass this test? Do you like hiking? I'd like to know, how many hikers do I have watching this video right now? For me, I've never really been into hiking unless I'm getting to a destination, like a big, nice, pretty lake at the top that I get to catch some fish in. Hiking just hasn't really been my thing, but over the years, I've been rethinking it. When you come across beautiful scenery, rivers, mountain peaks that you just know, this place hasn't seen a human for a long time, that gets me a little bit more excited for hiking. Okay, I have gone this way before, but I have never gone this way before. I've also only gone about a mile up that way, and I'm really curious to see what's further up. But should I take the road I have never traveled? What lies on this unknown path? Okay, we're going into the unknown. This is an actually pretty steep hike. I should be burning a lot of calories on this bad boy. The steepness of this trail has got my heart rate at 115 already, and I've only been hiking for like 5 minutes, so that's really good sign for calorie burn. I have a little surprise for you guys when we get back to the car, a little temptation, so to speak. The danger and the facts that are going to be presented to me at that moment are going to be mind-blowing. I could literally ruin the entire day for what's waiting for me at the car. You might have an idea of what it is. Don't miss it. Okay, looks like we're not quite 2,000 steps in, but we've burned about 200 calories. There's no way I've burned 200 calories in 2,000 steps going up this mountain, is there? No way. That's gotta be optimistic, Mr. Fitbit. I'm pretty confident I'm winning this bet. What ho? A foe. Cancel the video. Ain't no mountain high, ain't no stick big enough. Can't stop me. Okay, I literally did not plan where I was going. I don't know if I should go right over this broken bridge or if I should just keep going up this side of this mountain. What do you guys want me to do? You want me to keep going up this trail, or you want me to go over the broken bridge? You want me to go over the broken bridge, don't you? Guys, it's just a broken bridge. I'm not gonna die. guys, see, I told you, I don't know why I don't know why you had to see that. Okay, so I just realized that the broken trail path, the way that you guys made me go, literally just brings me to the path that I've already been on a number of times. So we gotta go back to the broken bridge. Hopefully I don't die this time. You guys always put me in this danger. I don't know if I just don't feel like you are concerned for my safety. Okay, I'm literally at another fork in the road here, and this one doesn't even look like it's an actual trail. And that one, I think, just brings me back to the trail that I've already been on. So why did that sign say 2 different ways with 2 different destinations if they both just lead to the same destination? Okay, maybe I'm being too hasty. Maybe we do try this trail that doesn't really look like a real trail. Okay, look at this. You guys tell me when it's not a trail anymore, okay? Like, sure, I feel like this is a trail. We're good. Like, basically, probably only people just like me thought, okay, maybe this is a trail, and that's why it's a trail. And then they get to, yeah. Then they get to here. This isn't a trail. Look, that's not a trail, guys. No, it's not. And so now I had to cross this, and I don't even have a broken bridge. Now I had to come back across to get the camera. Guys, feel free to just put, Jade, stop whining in the comments below. I will understand, and that will be fair. Guys, I straight up realized I was wrong. I have not been on this path before. So all that whining and complaining was for nothing. My Fitbit literally just said walk detected. And apparently we are 43 minutes into our walk. Why are we walk detected 43 minutes late? But I mean, at least it got all the minutes. This is actually nice. It's just detecting the steps for my walk now. It says we're at 34:49. I'm not sure if that's right. I'll have to verify that once I get into the other settings, but I'm gonna leave this setting on. And it also is claiming 314 calories burned in that 43 minutes, which seems a little bit more reasonable to me. Okay, look at this. Check it out. We are getting high enough for there to be this white stuff on the ground. My heart rate is, my Fitbit just said my heart rate is vigorous right now. We're at 5,900 steps. Got a good sweat going. We have snow, but I am not cold. I have no idea how far this trail goes up. Like if it just goes to the top of the mountain and never ends, I will never end this video and you guys will leave me all alone and click off. So I've decided I'm at least gonna do 15,000 steps. We got 1,700 left till we're at 7,500 steps to the top, or to the end of where we're gonna stop. Then we'll get the other 7,500 on the way down. But I won't make you guys watch all that. I was just watching my Fitbit, and as soon as we got to 6,000 steps, right on the dot, I decided to count my steps for 100 steps to see how close the Fitbit was getting. And it was pretty close, but it told me I only got 94 steps. So it's underestimating my steps, which means when we get to 15,000 steps, according to the Fitbit, we are going to be definitely over 15,000 steps. The Fitbit is gonna be underestimating this uphill hike, and holy cow, guys, you probably can't see it on the camera very well, but I'm going straight uphill right now. And so we are trudging to get those steps. Yeah, this camera I don't think is doing the justice of what I just hiked up. And fun fact, I've only had 400 calories today. Very little food in my stomach. I'm burning fat like a maniac right now, guaranteed. Especially when I gotta deal with like this. Look at this. I gotta get through that after going up a huge hill. Guys, less than 1,000 steps more to go up. I don't even know what the back of my back looks like, how sweaty this is. So I'm gonna feel myself just curious how much sweat we have right here. We have less than 500 steps to go till we reach where we were trying to reach. This has taken me so far an hour and 26 minutes, 70 steps to go. 20 steps to go. 3, 2, 1, 75. We are at the halfway part. Luckily, the first half was the hard part. I expect to cook it down this mountain, even though I myself am cooked. Okay, this is where we're at. 75, 80 steps. I wonder if going down the mountain is gonna give us the same amount of steps. We're gonna test the Fitbit, how it does uphill versus downhill steps. It says that I've burned 700 calories coming up this mountain on this hike. So if it's even somewhat accurate, it should definitely say that I should be less than 1,400 calories by the time I get down. I'm still sticking to my guns that this entire hike up and down is gonna be about 900 calories. Wouldn't it be funny if all this whole time I been pretending that the Fitbit's kind of like the villain, but at the end of this, we're exactly the same at 900 calories by the time I get down this mountain. So we're off on our way down now. It's gonna take me way less time to get down. And I just remembered what is waiting for me in the car that could ruin this entire day. Will the Fitbit give us the same amount of steps on the way down as it did on the way up? And will we burn a lot less calories according to the Fitbit on the way down? Okay, also, hopefully I kept track of which way I was going, because there are forks all over the place. We are jogging our way down now, making some progress. Going down these steep hills is a lot easier. Holy cow, maybe it's not. I'll slow down. I do not remember this log. I wonder if I am going down a different trail than the one I came up. Look at all these forks, guys. I know my car is in that direction, so I'm gonna go that direction. Promise I wouldn't make you guys watch the entire descent. So if anything interesting happens, I'll see you then. Otherwise, I'll see you at the bottom of the mountain. Okay, check this out. This is interesting. I'm going way faster. My heart rate is at a way higher rate than it was going down the mountain or going up the mountain. So I'm going way faster. It almost feels easier than climbing those steep hills, but my heart rate is working so much harder. Okay, next challenge. My leg is absolutely cramping right here on my quad because I did a leg day before this hike, and running down the mountain is not happy with. Oh, so getting down the mountain is not gonna be so easy and fast as I thought it was gonna be. We have made it. There's my car. I told you something dangerous is in here waiting for me. A little temptation, a little surprise. Oh my goodness. I just looked at my Fitbit for the first time, and it took me 42 minutes to get down that mountain. I did not run the entire time. My legs were cramping. For a minute, I sat down and just massaged them. The question now is, if we burned 700 calories on the way up, how many, according to my Fitbit, did we burn on the way down? And if we got 7,500 steps on the way up, how many did my Fitbit count on the way down? We're finding out right now. And then for the danger, Fitbit says we're only at 12,859 steps for the hike. So the step tracker is definitely not the same. Now, that doesn't mean that it's wrong. I might have gotten a lot less steps because my strides were a lot bigger. Obviously the distance is the same, but my steps are not the same. And it says that we got 1134 calories. Okay, so we had 700 calories burned on the way up, 1134 total. So 1134 minus 700, 800, 900, 1000, 1134. So 434 calories burned on the way down. I don't know if that's accurate. My number's 900. We're gonna go home. We're gonna look it up. We're gonna do some research and find out who is right. But for right now is time for the most dangerous part of the entire trip. Look at that. Do you know what that is? Look at this. Any of you boys who've needed to lose some weight like I have, you probably know what's in here. Look at this massive donut. That thing is bigger than my hand. This donut, this massive donut is 790 it's 800 calories. I just spent the last 2 hours vigorously exercising. 2 hours. And I could down this in 45 seconds and delete basically all of that work. No, they're just 100 steps. This is the part people don't understand. You cannot out-exercise a bad diet. Right now, I feel kind of like I've earned this. Like I could just eat this and there would be kind of no consequence because I just worked so much and I could just, but no, right now I'm on a cut. Why not take that extra 6 to 1,000, I don't know how many calories yet, we still got to figure out, that I just burned and put that towards my progress. I'm so tempted to eat this right now, but I'm not going to. I'm going to go give it to one of my children. Probably whichever one of them cleans out my car because it's a disaster, but oh my gosh, just a taste. No, not just a taste. If I have just a taste, it will make it work. Let's go find out how many calories I actually burned and who was right, me or the Fitbit. We have run the numbers, and it looks like in this case, the Fitbit won.
Are notoriously inaccurate.
And I'm actually really surprised at how accurate the Fitbit has been. I asked 3 different AIs. All of them are estimating that I burned between 950 and 1,200 calories, which puts the Fitbit basically exactly right. I even went to a hiking website calculator and put in my elevation gain and all that information. for just the descent, which put me at 663 calories burned. The Fitbit had me at 699. So yeah, I'm actually really impressed. I was expecting the Fitbit to be way off. Now, so this test proved that for me, my body type, all the variables that went into that hike was very good, very accurate. That does not mean that you should go off what your Fitbit or your calorie calculator says that you are losing. Who knows what your calorie counter on your wrist is, how accurate that's going to be. I think there's just so many variables. And I wouldn't even trust, I might trust my Fitbit on another hike on how many calories I burned, but I definitely would not trust it on just a full day's burn. I would want to do a lot more tests before I just, threw actually counting calculators on an app out the window. I wouldn't trust my weight loss to just my Fitbit. And I think that there's a good chance that Fitbit might be more accurate than other calorie counters. And they're not even a sponsor, so I'm really happy with them. I'm actually shocked by these results. So you can see that by the end of today, I am at 25,500 steps. I've walked 11.76 miles, and my calorie calculator is predicting that I burned 3,669 calories. And I'm pretty sure they're talking about that's only if I don't eat any food. And so if I ate 3,000 calories of food, and I'm pretty sure that these calories are not considering my resting body's rate of burning calories, my metabolic resting rate, or whatever it's called, which would mean if my Fitbit is right, that I burned 3,675 extra calories in my steps today. I could eat like 5,000 calories and not gain any weight, which is absurd. I don't know if it's accurate. Could possibly be accurate because that was an awful lot of activity. I'm going to play it on the safe side. I'm still going to be sticking to only 1,800 calories today. That's what I'm on right now on my cut. And if I burned up to 5,000 calories today, heck, that's just extra weight burned. I want to leave with one final very important key, guys, that I still firmly believe: you cannot outwork a bad diet. But if you eat healthy, reasonable proportions with a lot of vegetables and a lot of protein and get a lot of exercise, the chances are you probably are going to lose weight. And the final conclusion is, can I trust my Fitbit? I guess in this instance, I can.